welcome all to my channel that I have created today. The channel name is a Tech Education. This is my the first channel that I have created, and this will be my first video on the technical education. And the topic today we will discuss is the data structures. So today we will discuss the data structures, about its definition and how it works. Apart from that, we will discuss the types of data structure. So please like, share and subscribe my channel as it is my first video and I also want to grow on YouTube. So please share this video to your friends or colleagues after watching the complete video. Also subscribe the channel. So topic is the data structure. So we will start with the definition of data structure. What is the data structure? It is basically the organization of data in a way so that we can access the data efficiently later on or in future. For example, in library, if the books are arranged in unordered way, so it will be very difficult to find the book from library. So if the books are arranged properly on the shelves, so it will be easy for anyone to get the book. So in this way, the data structure works look like it is basically to organize the data in a computer memory so that the data can be used or accessed efficiently or easily by anyone according to need in future or anytime. So this is data structure. So here you can see first point. Here it is written your computer memory. So it is saying that the data structure is your computer memory. So we can think it of as library which contain all the information. So computer memory likes a library of college or university. So second point the written is the organization system. Organization system means if the books are scattered in the library, or we can say that the books are arranged in unordered way in library, so it will be difficult to recognize the particular book. So the books should be organized in proper way in the library. So data structure helps to do this work. So it organizes the data in a proper fashion in the computer memory. Now we will come why it is important. So if we don't use data structure, the data that we store in our computer memory will be scattered and it is very difficult to manage that data according to time. So we use data structures. There are various data structures available. The first type of data structure is the primitive data structure and second type is a non-primitive data structure. The primitive data structure means the data are arranged in the linear fashion. We can say the data are arranged in the linear fashion. uh, in this integer floating point numbers or we can say decimal numbers, characters, boolean values are used. In non-primitive data structure we use array, list, stack, queues, trees and graphs. So these data structures are differentiated according to their linear or non-linear fashion. Arrays, linked list, stack, queue are linear data structure. On the other hand, the tree and graphs are non-linear data structure which store the data in the hierarchical fashion. So these are the some data structures. So first we will start with the primitive data structure. The primitive data structure means uh, these data structure are simplest form of data that can hold a single value. It basically hold a single value. Let us take example like integer. So in integer we don't use the number which has decimal value. So on the other hand we can say whole numbers without decimal. For example, 5, minus 10, 0, 42, minus 7. So these are the integers. On the other hand, the second is floating point number or we can say decimal number, right? After that, character and boolean. So these are the primitive data structures. So next one is the non-primitive data structure. In non-primitive data structure, we divide it into the two further categories. First is linear data structure, and second is the non-linear data structure. In linear data structure, the elements are arranged in the sequential order or linear fashion, or we can say the items or the elements are arranged in a line. The first data structure is array. As we know, array we store the elements in the sequential order in the contiguous memory location. Same the linked list, stack, and queue works. These all four types of the linear data structure store the element in the linear fashion, and we will discuss these data structure in detail in the future videos. So in the first video, I have just told you about the basics. On the other hand, the next type is the non-linear data structure. In non-linear data structure, the elements are arranged in the interconnected patterns, or we can say hierarchical patterns. Like we can take example of family tree. The family tree is an example of the hierarchical structure. In this non-linear data structure, the types comes are trees, graphs, and heaps. So these three data structures store the data in the non-linear fashion. After that, I will explain a little bit definition of these all data structures. The first one is array. In array, we basically store the homogeneous data elements. Homogeneous data elements means the data elements of same data type. If we want to store the integer data type element in array, so we can just store only that data type element, and we cannot store any other data type element at same time. So homogeneous data element means elements of same data type, and the array store the elements in the contiguous memory location. Means elements are stored in the continuous memory location, um, and the element can be accessed by their index value. Index value start from the 0 up to length minus 1 of the array. It means whatever the length of array is, we will go from we will move the index from 0 to length minus 1. Suppose the array is of size 5. So how the index will move? So index will start from 0 to 4. 0 to 4 because the length of array is 5, so we will reduce the length minus 1, so it will become 4, so we will move the index from 0 to 4. After that, next type is a linked list. In linked list, we have the node and pointer. Each node store the actual data value, and the pointer store the next node address. Address means where the next node located in the memory, and linked list store the nodes or elements in the random fashion. So in the linked list, we store the data in a random fashion, and we can easily access the any element using its address. After that, the third data structure is the stack. Stack follow the LIFO principle. LIFO means last in, first out. It means the element which goes first will left or delete first. Talking about the real life example, we can take the example of the ticket count. We can take the example of the stack of plates. In stack of plates, we place the plates on the above, like we place the first plate, and when we place the second plate, it will come above the first plate. So in this way, the plates are arranged in the last in first out fashion. It means the last plate we will add, it will remove first, and last plate that we add, it will remove first, and the first plate we have add, it will remove last. So in this way, the stack linear data structure work. After that, queue data structure. In queue data structure, we follow the first in first out fashion. It means the element which come first will serve first. So talking about real life example, in queue you can take the ticket counter at the movie hall. The person who enter the ticket counter first will get the ticket movie first, and it will remove from the queue first. So ticket counter is a real life example of the queue. After that, the fourth type is the tree data structure, which comes under the non-linear data structure. In trees, the trees store the data in the hierarchical fashion. we can say in tree there is a root node at the top. It has branches like a family tree or organizational chart where each node have the multiple children but only one parent, right? After that, next type is the graph. In graph, the nodes are connected by edges, or we can say vertices are connected by edges, like a social media or social network where people can have multiple connections in any direction without any strict hierarchy. As we know on Facebook, the single person have the multiple connections or multiple friends in any direction. So it he or she has no restriction. So it comes under the graph. So this is a real life example of the graph data structure, right? After that, now I will summarize the whole topics. The first is data structure. We have discussed. It is basically the way to organize the data so that we can use the data efficiently later on. After that, we have discussed the primitive types, non-primitive types, and their further types in detail with real life example. So this is my first video on YouTube. So if you like my content, then please share this video to your friends and in the WhatsApp groups. Also like, subscribe, and comment my also like, subscribe, and comment on this video. So please support to me. I will come with more of videos which will be beneficial to you. Like the first video is on data structure, so we will first cover data structure. As the time pass, we will add on the artificial intelligence subject, and we will also do the coding question in future. So please subscribe my channel, and it will motivate me. Thanks a lot.